Missouri Kid here. I've seen this on a lot of videos and a lot of comments around videos. Um, if Mizzou should lose to an improving Arkansas team that's playing really well right now, I watched the game against Ole Miss. I know how well they're playing. But if they should happen to lose that game and Georgia goes to the SEC championship to face Alabama or Mississippi State, in no way is Georgia backing into the SEC championship. They're just not. I mean, as much as I hate Georgia, and as much as I would love to see Mizzou, after being ridiculed coming into this conference, win back-to-back division championships, as much as great laughter and enjoyment that would bring to me, um, Georgia wouldn't be backing in. They beat us on our field. Their defense totally dominated, uh, so they would not be backing in. You know, you got to beat how your schedule sets up. Georgia didn't set up their schedule. They set up who they played, and their conference sets up that, but they don't set up that they'll play this many SEC games at this point. It was the same thing last year with South Carolina, and I wouldn't have said South Carolina backed in either. Because of the move to the Big 12, we hadn't set up a lot of scheduled dates with teams where this would work, to where we could play some games at the end of the season that weren't SEC games, some FCS teams. Georgia's got their rivalry with Georgia Tech. So we couldn't set up for stuff like that because we had no rival coming in, no long established, because Kansas bitched out on us. So the Georgia wouldn't be backing in. So hopefully with the start of that, though, next year we play BYU in Arrowhead in mid-November, so that'll be interesting. But Georgia's not backing in. I just wanted to say that real quick as a Mizzou fan, what I think, because I'm seeing it a lot. Uncle Lou's videos, really surrounding him. Everyone's trying to not be like, oh, well, you got to have other teams do your dirty work, which they do because they lost to Florida and South Carolina. But that's in no way meaning they'll back in. Backing in would be like if we had beaten them and they went in on the last week game of the regular season or something like that. I mean, that's kind of how it is at Mizzou, but I won't say Mizzou's backing in because they've taken care of business. It's not. I've never said the word backing in so much, but it's not backing in if you take care of business like Mizzou has. I mean, you lost one game, but it's not backing in if you're Georgia, because Georgia took care of business against the Missouri Tigers in Columbia pretty easily. So I don't care if you're a fan of South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, any Arkansas fans on here who want to see Georgia in the SEC championship, well, because they want Arkansas to beat us Friday. Georgia won't be backing in. And is Georgia better than Missouri this year? Absolutely. Does Missouri have no shot against Alabama or Mississippi State? No. I mean, that's not the way college football works. We live in a world where Appalachian State's beating Michigan, where this year's Florida team did beat Georgia, where Indiana beat us. We live in this world. So I'm not saying, it's an automatic win. I'm not saying I'm totally like, oh, we're going to kick the shit out of them. But it's not unthinkable that we could do that, especially with how well our defense is playing. So I wanted to get on here and say that. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. This is probably the last time I'm, talking nicely about people for a while. So Arkansas Hate Week's coming up. So hope you all have a nice Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a great week. Good luck to all your teams Saturday, because there's no point saying me dis luck, because, we win, we're in. Georgia's not playing anybody from the SEC. So good luck to all your teams Saturday. Hopefully Bammers or Bulldogs from Starkville, we see you a week from then. If not, I'll talk about that next week. MIZ, COU, go Tigers.